My gosh, Becky, look at that wake. That wake is so big, they must have a nice prop. But who understands those props anyway?
Cool Breeze Marine does.
Hey, what's up guys? Kirby Leisman here with Kirby School of Wake. Now today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to swap out a prop on an inboard boat. Now, there's a few reasons why you might need to do this. One being if you want better performance for your boat, or if you damage one. So let's get into it and see what we got. Now before we actually get into showing you how to take off the prop, there's a few things I want to share with you to help you avoid damaging your prop. The most common is just debris in the water. So you want to make sure not to hit a log or anything. And you also want to make sure that you have plenty of water depth because you definitely don't want to run aground. Another thing you want to avoid is having a boat lift that's not set up correctly for an inboard boat. You also want to be sure that when you're bringing your boat up on the trailer that you bring it up on the trailer straight so it doesn't hit the trailer, and it helps to have an extra person to kind of help you with that process. So that's kind of the things to look out for. And then when it comes to taking the propeller off, obviously having the boat on the trailer is ideal, but if you have to do it on the boat lift, you're going to want to take some precaution to make sure you don't drop anything in the water, and it helps to get underneath there with a tube or a stand-up paddleboard or something that allows you to get access to the bottom of the boat. Another thing I recommend having is like a weekend saver kit, where it's like everything you need to replace the prop all in one place. Because the last thing you want to do is be out with your friends and family and end up damaging your prop and then not having what you need to be able to fix it. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need is your needles, pliers, and maybe a hammer to get your cotter pin out so you can get access to the nut. Get that pulled off as well. So let's do this. Okay, so to get this cotter pin out there, you're just gonna have to start straightening out these little arms, and then you're gonna have to tap it through. Now I'm gonna take this nut off. So I got my crescent wrench, I got it adjusted to the correct size, and then I'm gonna take a block of wood and wedge it between the prop and the bottom of the boat, because when you're taking off a prop that's already damaged, you don't have to worry about damaging it more, and this basically just keeps the prop from spinning as you're taking the nut off. When it comes to taking this nut off, you don't actually want to take it all the way off, because when you take the prop off, you don't want it to slide off the shaft and land on you or the ground, creating more damage. All right, so now it's time to actually take the prop off the shaft. So I need an actual prop puller for this part of the project. So these are specifically designed for inboard props. And basically what you do is you put it behind the prop and you put pressure on it. And as you hit it, it starts to vibrate the prop off the shaft. And this process might take a few tries, where basically you just get it secure on there and then get it tightened down. So now, basically what I'm doing is putting some pressure on this nut with the prop puller. And I've got it tight, so now I'm gonna come in here from behind, and I'm gonna tap on the back of the puller. There we go. Before I actually take this prop off, I wanna make sure that the keyway is lined up on the top, so you'll see a little notch there. If that were to be off to the side, it's gonna make putting the new prop on way more difficult. And this is the keyway. All right, yeah, so you can tell this prop definitely needs a little bit of love, but my guys over at Cool Breeze are definitely gonna be able to straighten that out for me. And this is a prop that they had already fixed for me. So once they get them in and straightened out, they look good as new, and that's gonna be the one I'm gonna put back on here. Now it's time to start to get the new prop on. So I've got myself some gloves. So like I was saying, when you're putting the prop on, you don't wanna be wedging a board between the prop and the bottom of the boat because it could put it out of balance. And I've got a new cotter pin, and I wanted to show you on these nuts, you actually only get 3 uses out of these because there's like a plastic coating on the inside. So after 3 uses, you're not gonna get a good hold out of that. Thankfully, I've only had to use this one once, so we're good to go with the same one that was already on there. So let's do this thing. Okay, so when you go to put this prop on, obviously you want your sizes on the outside because you don't want to put this prop on backwards. That could be a big problem. So I'm gonna go in behind the rudder, line this thing up, and slide it on. All right, so now I'm gonna start tightening down this nut, and you wanna make sure to get it nice and snug. So you don't want that thing coming off. And the last step is just to put the cotter pin into the little hole at the end of the shaft, and you put it through the middle and just start bending the little ends so that it can't let the nut back off. Just like that. So that's it for this prop swap installation video. I hope it helps, but if you still need more help, you can always contact the experts at Cool Breeze and they can help you get the prop off, get you set up with a new prop, or even help you put together a kit so that you have everything you need in case of an emergency. So thanks for watching, and happy shredding.
We like big props and we cannot lie. You other boaters can't deny. When a boat rolls in with a big old wake and a big prop in your face, you get
Got props? Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, does. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, Osage Beach.